They were locked inside the freezer, the Kilgore KFC murders. Imagine you're closing up your shift at a KFC. It's late. The doors are locked. You're with coworkers you trust. Then suddenly, someone comes in. At first, it looks like a robbery, but instead of taking the money and leaving, they force you and everyone else into the back, into the freezer. And what happens next turns a small town into the scene of one of the most disturbing unsolved murders in Texas history. July 14th, 1983. It's a normal summer night in Kilgore, Texas. Inside the KFC, 5 employees are working the closing shift. Angela Michelle Burks, Kathy, Lynn Clark, Deborah K. Lunsford, Mary Florence Bobo, Josephine Joe Wells. They're cleaning, counting money, getting ready to go home. Outside, everything is quiet. Inside, they are completely unaware they're about to become targets. At some point that night, the restaurant is robbed. Money is taken. But here's where the case takes a dark turn. Instead of leaving, the attacker, or attackers, force all 5 employees into the back of the building, into a confined space. The freezer, think about that for a second. Cold walls, no escape, no room to run. This wasn't panic. This was control. And then the violence begins. All 5 victims are shot. Execution style, at close range, one after another. No rush, no chaos, just deliberate actions. When it's over, the killer walks out and leaves them there. The next day, something isn't right. The restaurant doesn't open properly. Concern grows. Eventually, authorities enter the building. What they find inside the freezer is something no officer forgets. 5 people, all killed, all in the same place. A robbery that didn't have to end this way. Police quickly determined money was taken. The victims were contained before being killed. The attack was controlled and intentional. Which raises one major question. Why kill everyone? Most robberies end when the money is taken, but this one didn't. Investigators believe the victims may have been killed to eliminate witnesses. But even then, the level of violence stood out. Over the years, multiple suspects were looked at. Leads came in. Tips were followed, but nothing ever stuck. No arrest, no conviction. Here's what makes this case even more chilling. This wasn't random chaos. The killer had time. Time to think, time to leave, time to stop, but didn't. Which means, at some point, this became a choice, and that choice left 5 families without answers. In Kilgore, people still remember because it didn't happen in a dark alley. It happened in a place everyone knew, a place people trusted. And to this day, the Kilgore KFC murders remain unsolved. Some cases fade away, others stay frozen in time. This one never thawed.